Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Mohammed, your personal PMP coach, coming back to you guys with another video. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this video. We are going to discuss the most 5 controversial questions that I get regarding the PMP exam. Okay. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Mohammed. I've trained over hundreds of people, helped them get PMP certified. We have thousands and thousands of people as well who are not in our program, who are outside of our program, who have used our approach and have gotten certified as well. If you're interested in getting certified, if you're a busy working 9 to 5 professional, if you're a parent who just doesn't have time to squeeze in hours of study time, or if you failed the exam before and you're lost, you don't know what to do, book that appointment with Shubs, our PMP advisor. He will not only give you a strategic plan, you'll be also able to check out our program to see if it meets your needs, to see if it's what you're looking for, to see if it will really help you get PMP certified. So book that appointment. Don't wait. The exam is changing in a couple of months. Months fly by fast. You don't want to waste your time. Get certified now. Okay. Number one, the PMBOK guide is a waste of time. Very controversial question. Very, very controversial question. If you are working as a project manager who's PMP certified, having the PMBOK guide as a reference is helpful. I'll tell you that. For some weird reason, guys, there's a big disconnect. There's a big disconnect between the actual exam and the PMBOK guide. And hopefully someone from PMI is watching this video. The PMBOK guide focuses so much on theory. They just dump so much theory on you. And they tell you definitions, they tell you theory, concepts, this, that, and the third. And you get to the exam, and the exam is so practical. The exam is entirely situation based. So, yes, I agree with that. The PMBOK guide, when it comes to preparing for this exam, is a waste of time. This is for the majority of cases, the majority of the time. You could be spending your time learning the principles, for example, working on questions, but the actual guide itself is a waste of time. Now, the PMBOK 8th edition is coming out, and with that, it already came out, but with that, the exam is going to change. Do we know to what extent? It might be more theoretical. There might be more concepts, more definitions. Hopefully not. I don't like that. Maybe you do. But if that's the case, then it will align more with the actual PMBOK guide. Okay, so that's question number one for you. Number two, practice exams are a scam to take your money. That's a controversial question over here. Now, that depends. If you purchase a practice exam or a mock simulator and you see that it does not follow a specific format, what's that format? They give you a situation and they ask you, what should the project manager do? What should the project manager do first? What should the project manager do next? What should the project manager have done? It's a scam. You're wasting your time. The PMP exam, 80% or more than 95% of it is structured that way. Situation, what should the PM do? If instead you see your mock exam, a question, and they say, what does this mean? Or what does this term mean? You've been duped. Don't focus your time on that actual exam. If you open up your mock exam, you see that it's situations and it meets, it feels, it has the feel, the taste of the actual PMP exam, then practice on those questions. Okay, very important. Again, our exams, our mock simulators are refined to that approach. So if you're interested, book that appointment with Shubs and he'll show you the actual program. The PMP mindset principles, or our mindset principles, or mindset in general, is a hoax. It's a scam. Now, I've seen this in the comments. People saying that the mindset principles, they don't work. They get frustrated. They get upset. They get mad. They don't work all the time, Mohammed. They don't, I solved 10 questions and I got 9 of them right. And then one question doesn't fall under that bracket. It's true. The mindset principles accommodate for the majority of questions. It's not your secret passage to finding the answer immediately to any question, to every question. You still have to know some stuff. And that's why our course has a theory section. Our course has a common exam scenario questions. Our course has a terminology section. So you are prepared for everything. But here's the thing, without the PMP mindset, I guarantee that you will fail the exam. The PMP mindset is the anchor, it's the core. That's literally why I released the video on it. I didn't want to. I want to keep it, for our students, but I released it because I know that this is the core. This is what is the most important thing. But here's the thing that you have to understand as well. PMP mindset is not everything. You got our 3-step methodology. If you don't master those 3 steps, you are not going to answer the question, right? So just to reiterate, what are the 3 steps? Number 1, understand the problem statement. If you don't understand the problem statement, you're not getting anywhere. Number 2, then apply the PMP mindset principles to eliminate the answers that contradict them. Number 3, choose the best answer that solves the problem entirely. Okay, so PMP mindset principle is not a hoax, but if you're completely relying on them without the 3-step methodology, then yes, it becomes a hoax. You need a structured way to approach the actual exam questions. Next question. If you're not getting 80% or above on the exam, you will fail the exam. Entirely false. But here's the thing, guys, 80% is the safe zone. If you get 80% on your mock exams, you are passing the PMP exam hands down. If you don't pass, something's wrong. If you get below 80%, that's when you start entering the danger zone. That's when you have to be careful. 75% should be your cutoff. After below that, you should really improve your scores. Really try and emphasize on improving your scores. Okay, so that's false. 80% is a great score. If you're getting 80%, take the exam. You'll do well. All right. Last question of the day. My favorite question. Compiled these beforehand, but this is my favorite question. And I actually read this in a Reddit comment section. Some person was saying that the PMP certification is a hoax. It's worthless. Apparently, he has a company or she has a company. I don't hire people that are PMP certified. Okay, that's great. Remember, guys, at the end of the day, PMP certification will never replace your experience. Experience is gold. Your PMP certification is silver. But they complement one another. Your certification will emphasize your experience, will show that, you know what, I've done all these projects, but I've done it properly. Why have I done it properly? Because I'm PMP certified. I have the knowledge, and now I have the practice as well. That is the powerful aspect of the PMP certification. So yes, I mean, if you don't have any experience, first of all, how are you even taking the exam? You need at least 3 years. If you don't have any experience, or if you don't have any relevant experience, the PMP certification becomes useless. But if you have experience, there's no way, shape, or form is it useless. Rather, it's a competitive edge in this AI-driven market. It will push you. Think about how many project managers there are. There are hundreds of thousands. Everyone's a project manager these days. Everyone is a project manager because it's a position that is so easy to fake. You can't fake the PMP exam. Okay, you can't fake the PMP exam. So, guys, hopefully enjoyed those small questions just to get you guys on track, making these small videos for you guys. Hopefully enjoyed it. Remember, guys, book that appointment with Shubs. Book that appointment and see what it's about. If you're interested in joining, you can always join or reach out to me on LinkedIn. Reach out to me and we can have a small discussion if you need. Take care and have a fantastic rest of the day.